Yeah, just jump off.
Come on. 3.
She did it. Today is a beautiful day here in Podgorica. It's spring and we have babysitters for the kids. So we are doing a date day. If you've ever been to Podgorica, there is a hill called Gorica and there's a cafe and ropes course for both kids and adults called Avanturistički Park. I think that's how it's called. And we're going to try it out for the first time. So follow us. So this is the ropes course that we're going into. And Kay is ready.
I'm
so am I.
ready.
How are you doing, honey?
I'm good. Yeah, that's a nice step.
You gotta clip in.
Oh, I gotta clip in. Oh, I gotta clip in. Here we go.
You always have to clip in. Always have one clipped in, and it's a double clip system. Carabiners. And this is the first obstacle. Let's see how this goes. How you doing?
I'm clipped.
Good. So I just did this first one, and there's a lot of parallels with life on this. We're harnessed in, we have protection, we have a guide. We're not falling, we are protected. And I think in life, that's a little bit like God, where if you don't have God as your protection or a guide or even save you from falling, you're not going to do well. Right, honey?
Correct.
Come on, honey, you got this. Good job. Oh! Good job.
Whoa!
Good job, honey. Because we have a guide, he taught us the trick on how to do it successfully. This one required a little more skill.
It does.
It's a little more complicated. Come on, honey.
Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. This is terrible.
What are you doing?
I'm just hanging.
And swing.
Hanging.
The other principle we have going on here is, in order to make to the next step here and in life, you have to let go of the previous step, the previous whatever it is that you have to let go of, so you can make progress forward. Right, honey?
Yes. I don't know what you just said.
So this last step, it's a little long of a step for her, and I might have to give her a hand.
Wait, give me a hand, baby. So scary.
So another principle we just learned here is 2 are better than 1.
Oh my gosh.
Because I don't think she'd be able to do that by
No.
herself with her short legs. Looking good, honey. Oh, wobbly. So Kay says that her arms and grip is getting tired already, and I'm not feeling it just as much. And I told her it's because she's taking a long time per obstacle, so she's under tension and stress a lot more. And I just try to do a little quicker and not wait under that tension. The grunting helps.
I'm going fast. I'm going fast. Going fast. Whoa! How's that for speed?
Wonderful. By the end, my fingers were a little tender because I relied on my fingers a lot to grip. So you may want to relax the grip so you're standing more on your feet. Nice muscles, honey.
There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from there goes a sight. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from.
Good job, honey.
Yes!
Why didn't you just stand and jump the whole way like I did?
Mark. Bojovic. Stop showing off.
See? Oh, you got momentum. Great momentum, honey. So the principle here is these last few steps, look how long they are. Like, look how far apart they are. But Kay had momentum. I actually had stopped between because I knocked a step off. But momentum carried you through.
Yeah, I'm sprinting.
Don't stop. Whatever good you're doing, don't stop. Keep it up. So Kay was surprised at how adventurous I was.
Well, I know
or
you're
how
adventurous.
athletic I am, or
Athletic.
flexible or strong, and all these qualities that make a good ropes course person.
The guy said that if Mark, what did he say?
My day job doesn't work out.
Yes, if your day job doesn't work out, he can work here at the adventure park. As one of the obstacle course zipline guys.
Yes. You're sweaty.
I'm working hard. Come on.
So, this black course, we just finished the red course, by the way. This black course begins with a rock climbing wall. It's maybe 12 feet tall. 10 to, yeah, more than 10 feet.
And Kay's tired.
This is like giant swings that you have to jump from one step to the next, and you have to hang on your fingers on this cable wire, and so it gets a little tender on your fingers.
This is hard, maybe. I don't know.
If you have weightlifting gloves, use weightlifting gloves. So if you're stuck in a situation and there's no way out, there will be a helper to come in. His name is the Holy Spirit, or Dragan in this case, and help you through a very difficult situation. And notice Dragan is not simply rescuing her from the obstacle. He's helping her and strengthening her and encouraging her in the obstacle, because she still has to go through the obstacle. She has to still go through this difficult situation. Thank you, Dragan. You'll be fine. It wasn't wobbly at all. Oh, you have to start up higher, so you're doing a slight pull-up. Yeah, at the end I had to power walk it.
Power through it. Oh my goodness. You guys make it look so easy.
This one, the guy told us, don't step on the wood blocks because that causes it to be more tippy, but rather step on the rope between the blocks. And because of that tip, he helped us out a lot. That's why we read the Bible, is to get advice and wisdom for living everyday life. If you don't have wisdom from the author and creator of life, we're going to be doing things the wrong way a lot. Made it.
Woohoo!
You did better than me, honey.
Okay. I did pretty good.
You did better than me. I like completely fell and hung on. Cliffhanger style. I completely hung by just my hands, and I had to get my footing back on. Dragan, how are we doing?
Great.
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 Do people fall? Da li pade narod ljudi?
Pada. Svaki dan.
Svaki
Every
dan.
day.
Every day people
Yeah.
are falling on this course.
And then my English is a Tarzan English.
Tarzan English.
Yeah.
No!
With Tarzan
But you're kind
Montenegrin.
of like Tarzan though.
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
trees.
yeah. He really is Tarzan here.
He totally is. He's amazing.
Ovaj nas neće dovesti do kraja, pa ćemo morati da se izvlačimo posle tamo. Sad ću do...
Aha, kaže. So Dragan the Pro, he said this is the hardest of all the obstacles
What? Now he's
on this whole field.
trying to get onto the platform. Oh wow.
And
That
again,
looks really hard.
he as a guy told us what to do and what not to do. Let's do this. So Dragan, how did I do?
The best all time.
He says I set a course record on that.
Whoa, that feels good. I just got hit in the crotch.
Don't get hit in the crotch with this thing. It's stuck to your harness for ziplining.
Are you recording this?
This is another lesson where some people have strengths where they're able to do something very easily, and other people don't have the same strengths as you. That doesn't give you right to compare and think of yourself any less. You just have to start with where you're at and get stronger and finish the lesson or the step that you're at. So this course, Kay is doing it with me, and I just so happen to be doing it very well. But and she's humbled by it. But if she were to do it with somebody else who was not doing so well, she'd feel good. But regardless, she's at her level and she's doing what she can. So wherever you are in life, do what you can, take help when needed, and keep going. So Kay was stuck and she called for help, and Dragan started to clip to go back and help her and give her the step, but she was determined to keep trying and keep trying and keep trying. And after about 10 attempts, she finally got to the next step. And so that's another lesson on never giving up. Keep going. Even though you might have a helper on hand, keep trying, push through whatever obstacle, whatever trial you're going through, and keep going. You can do it. Right, honey?
Yes!
Good. This park, by the way, has a wonderful trail, and lots of kids, families, pets, bicyclers are in the park.
That's a great one.
And they love to watch people do the ropes course.
Now there goes a sight from miles so there goes a sight from miles so there goes a sight, there goes a sight. There goes a sight from miles so I think a falling angel just walked by. I think a falling angel just walked by. I think a falling angel just walked by. I think a falling angel just walked by.
Honey, what happened? Kay couldn't make it, and she's stuck in the middle. And now, Dragan is coming down to help her.
Wow.
Do you see this?
Do you see this guy?
Do you see this? Do you see this?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, there she is. This is a very long rope net. I couldn't just jump to the other side. There's not really any like shortcuts or secrets to do this. You just have to take one step at a time. My theory on this whole course is the sooner you get that obstacle done, the sooner you get to rest. The shorter amount of time you get to spend on the obstacle, the shorter amount of time you're under stress. So speed is the name of my game. The faster I get something done, the less work it takes.
Your wife is tired.
My wife is tired. I just said at the beginning of this little, on the other pedestal over there, I said, hey honey, this would be a great date idea, which is what we're doing, but that this would be a great first date for a couple who's trying to get to know one another. And you know, the character rises up when faced with difficult decisions, difficult stresses and times. And I think in life, your true character comes out, especially marriage or parenting. Tough times will come. How you handle those tough times will show your character. So that's another reason why we do a lot of character training and reading our Bibles and being transformed into the image of Christ, so that it is no longer us who live, but it's Christ that's living through us. About an hour ago when we started this vlog, we were so happy and high in spirits, and now look, she's dying.
This was my idea on our date. Next time, massages.
And I was surprised, honey, you're sweating.
I'm so sweaty. I'm dripping everywhere. I love you.
Let me show you what this is. There's that big rope net. And Kay's gonna jump and swing on this net. Yeah, just jump off. She did it. Second.
Oh! Oh! Wow! My adrenaline! Okay, let's climb.
Is you jumping off that pedestal, free falling for some distance, and then the rope engages, and then you start swinging. She's almost done, and it's tiring, but she can rest along the way. So we're done with the obstacles. That was the last of them, and now we can sort of zip line back. So it should be easy. It's just got to clip and clip. Are we doing this again?
Yes, we're
Good.
doing it again.
That was fun. I would definitely do it again. And it's always nice to face challenges, things that make you step out of your comfort zone, and to see what your strengths are and what your weaknesses are. My fingers are a little tender from the cable ropes and zip lines, more from the cable ropes. And I think I just scratched my finger on one little thing and got a little cut, a little bloody. But that's about it. I would definitely recommend everybody to do the ropes course and do what you can. And whenever you come to a point where you can't keep going, there's a guide to help you. There's plenty of reinforcement, plenty of help to help you finish the obstacle, finish the course. And that last jump off the platform to go swing down to the big net, that took courage. You had to leave solid ground and do a free fall. Yeah, that free fall was probably the scariest thing that I did today. I had to face the fear of jumping and heights and free falling, even for just a split second. But for an hour-and-a-half adventure with a guide and it only cost 10 euros, I think it's well worth it. So we are done with the ropes course.
We're done.
And we still love each other.
Me too. And we're hungry.
Show me where you're beat up. Where
My wrists and my hands. I have blood. Inside my triceps.
and one of the harness things in between your legs.
Yes, I'm gonna have deep inner thigh bruises. It's so fun.
We would definitely do it again.
Yes.
So, if you're in Podgorica, go check out the Avanturistički Park.
It's awesome.
The ropes course, and there's a cafe, restaurant there.
Yeah.
There's a course for kids, like ages like 3 to 8 years old. Mm-hmm. And then there's like another course. I think it was like the easier course for kids older than 8, but not yet 14. And then 14 years old and up, they can do the red course and black course.
Yeah, it's great. I recommend it to anyone. It's so much fun.
Thanks, guys. Peace.
Bye.